Hey guys, welcome back. Another week in the books. 3 o'clock, Friday, October 8th. We are going to discuss some technical analysis and how it's looking for GameStop. Look at the market, go over the option plays. We've got some credit spreads, some poor man's covered calls, some naked calls, short puts. We've got all sorts of stuff. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. If you're into Twitter, you can follow us on there at HappyMoneyYT, and we have a Discord too. We can come chat on once you're finished with the video. Today, another great day for GME. Look at this. We're gonna get these double dojis again. And now you're seeing it. It's kind of subtle on the daily chart, but you can see this RSI divergence right here. Boom and boom. It's a little easier to see probably on like the 4 hour here and then here and here really, but yeah, those two. Also we've got that bullish MACD crossover on the 4 hour. Daily's not quite there. I use the 180 MA, the 180 moving average, so the more common one is the 200, and that is probably putting it down here. I won't pull it up, but the 200 moving average, that's probably a little lower, meaning since on this one, it looks like we're kind of crossing over, but with all this price action that we're seeing, all these dojis, and it's flattening out, and the reverse or the divergence here, I'm saying it's definitely going to bounce off this long-term moving average. So now it's just kind of a waiting game till we see some volume and price action for the upside, and then go ham on some calls. Basically, buy today. Finished off, I think, the last little bit of this bounce. It's acting like it wants to do a bullish MACD crossover here on the daily. Not sure if it will by close. We'll see. But even if it does, the price action here overall, I wouldn't say that this would be kind of a false breakout, at least on the MACD's part. I think it's going to keep probably consolidating a little bit and then coming down. So, yeah, or Monday. I mean, Monday might be pretty down. We've got this gap to fill now too. So I've got plays on SPY credit spreads, because just buying premium, it's crazy. You can't, it's difficult. Trading's hard. But yeah, so we'll go over some of the plays here really quick. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, GME looks good. I think we're gonna be a pinch or a squeeze, I think, this month or next month. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take for this to turn around. You know, the consolidation in the flat like this could be, who knows, that could be forever until we get this. So, but it's, I think, more likely that we won't. I put in some wedges here for you guys. My bottom connector on here, I wasn't quite sure. I liked it kind of right in this area, and that puts this wedge out to like November 9th. Doesn't mean a whole lot to me. I think we can break out before that, because these wedges are, you know, wherever you want to put them. The top one to me is pretty clear though. The high, this high in January, and then this high. So, but you can do bodied. You can do it just on the candle bodies, not on the wicks. Yada yada yada. But there's the nice big Dorito that everybody likes. So yeah, I think it's looking good. We've got the divergence, and that 165 I think is going to end up being the low that we hit, which is crazy. And it was just on like a volatility wick on that day, so didn't spend a whole lot of time down there. Let's go over the options. Before that, actually, the volume today's not over. We've got 53 minutes left. Our volume's only at 635,000, so this quite possibly will be the lowest volume day we've had in, actually it'll be years then. Yeah, it'll be years. So I remember the last low volume day we had was the lowest volume day we've had in, I think that was years. So where was this day actually? Was it back here? There, 938. So on 8/11 we had 938,000 shares traded. And then look, so yeah, actually that's crazy to see where that was. That was at the bottom of a rundown, started to consolidate. And And then this one actually kind of gave us, it wasn't necessarily a false breakout, but see what I mean? The MACD crossover bullish, we had green over the 9, but it didn't go right away. It kind of stayed flat and kind of then gave us this little bear trap before it lifted off. But all this time, the MACD was bullish, and our candlesticks were bullish too for the most part, except for that one. But if you look at that volume, that's interesting. So this consolidation, I mean, if you look at it compared to this, we could be, this day could be here, could be here, could be here, but, or it could be here. You know, I know Charlie's is claiming Tuesday based on, I don't remember what it was, futures or the bonds, something. Tuesday start to rally. I've seen other speculation on, yeah, basically the next like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of rallying. So where that puts us at, if it's another little baby pinch up to 220, I don't know, or if it's a more real pinch up to 350, or if it's a bigger pinch to 480, or if it blows through that and keeps going to squeeze, that I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Play the options, play the shares, and yeah, that's it. That's what I got for there. Let's look at, oh, computer shares also. I think it's 500,000 transactions basically on the counter. When I say play the shares, I'm not meaning day trading or anything like that. However, if you do want to day trade, that is 100% your prerogative since it is your money. So feel free to do whatever you want with your money. This is not financial advice. This is purely educational entertainment. History. A lot of this is rolling over actually. So I did open up some put credit spreads on GameStop, but I rolled over, what did I do? Oh, I averaged into my SPY, my bearish SPY play, SPY call credit spread I averaged into. And then I averaged into my bullish GameStop play, my put credit spread on GameStop. So those are actually growing into pretty large plays, pretty large positions for me, and they both expire next Friday. I don't need volatility, I just need it to close or open, or rather close at the end of the week below or above a certain price on both those. Datadog I did roll over. Datadog on this account, it did have a, you know, it had a big rally up along with the SPY. So I think the SPY's rally is over. I think we're gonna start coming down again. And I think Datadog's coming with it. We've got bearish on the MACD. This was just a little consolidation after that big dip. And now I think we're gonna keep coming down. I just need it down, let's see, Datadog 137. So right down here where it was. Need it down here just below that for that play. And that is this call credit spread. 137, 139 call, vertical spread, vertical call, vertical spread, something like that, whatever it's called. So this will be 2,000 max profit, and that's if we close below that. However, on the way down, it will be gaining profit for us. Max loss is 1,100 on that one. And the SPY, so I kind of went over SPY a little bit already. But yeah, this is, I think this is kind of just a little bull trap, little false breakout here, because it looks like we're probably going to close green on the daily. Unless we sell off, we might actually. Last 10 minutes today might be kind of a sell-off. But with this price action, with all the momentum coming down, we're just a bounce, I think, from where we were. I think we're still going to come down on that. My SPY play is also somewhat large now, because I've averaged into it. It was up today like 20%, and I've averaged into it, so now it's pretty much break even. This is $1,000 max profit, $1,000 max loss. SPY has to close below 440 by next Friday. So seems like, oh, that's not too bad. The 440? 441. In the world? 440. I didn't even. Oh, okay, yeah. Has to close below 441 by next Friday. I thought that was higher strike. Wow, I could get a lower strike probably. Anyways, yeah, those are the two credit spreads legged into, or rather, average into. My GME put credit spread. I was trying to figure out how to capitalize because I don't think GME is going to lift off yet in the next, 3 or 4 days. I think it has to kind of continue to change its momentum. It might be Tuesday, like Charlie's saying. Monday might be somewhat green, like a little bit of a consolidation green day, and then Tuesday might lift off. But just in case we kind of slowly grind up, that's when you can do spreads, and especially credit spreads. So that's where this one comes in. There's a 172.5, 175 put credit spread. So this one's pretty big too. It's 2,600 max profit, $2,100 loss. GME needs to close above 175 by next Friday for that to be max profit. But again, if it just goes up some, I mean, as it goes up, this will gain value, just like shares would or something. So you don't need volatility when you're doing these credit spreads. See, you can see right here, 173. Every little bit it goes up, it will increase on this line. So that's what's nice. And 175, I think we'll definitely be closing above that by next Friday. That's that play. On our TD account, so we did the poor man's covered call. I sold a 185 call against it. This is now plus 96%. And yeah, I have an order to close this for the minimum amount, which is 1 cent. The bid's at 2 cents, the ask's at 4, so that will close here shortly unless GME starts going crazy. And then I still have this 120 call for next January, or 2 Januaries from now. And I will do the same thing next week. I'm not going to roll it just because I think next week we're going to rally. So I'll kind of wait for some rally, and I might, if this is just a pinch, I will sell more calls against these this call. I'll short calls against this long call, or one call rather, and grab some premium on the way back down. The shop position, the call credit spread, I had to roll that one also because shop had that big rally along with the SPY, but I think these overvalued tech companies are going to be coming down, as this one already has. It made a nice head and shoulders here, and it's starting to make its leg down. Big epic rally. The only thing I don't like about this is that 180 moving average, but that being said, MACD is still bearish, so I think it's going to keep coming down. I had to widen the spreads on the shop one and the Datadog one, so that's 1360, so I need to close below 1360, which is here. So we'll see on that one. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Chill out, relax. I think it's a waiting game. Got to be patient. And let's see what we have in Happy DD. Not a whole lot of new stuff on the DD on my front. Here's a nice little write-up. Oh, shout out Anthony Ardono from yesterday. I remembered. Here's the failed rolls there. Yeah, this is what Charlie's talking about for the 27th. So we'll see on that. This is saying it starts on the 12th and ends on the 28th, and the biggest volume day would be the 27th. I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm just gonna watch the TA. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate your viewership. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Peace out.